Hey y'all, this is Jean-Marc coming to you live here from COVID-19 headquarters at my home. All right, I am quarantined here like some of y'all, but we're going to be talking about two critical B2B marketing trends adding humanity to sales anyways. All right, so beyond all the hype about marketing channels and which ones are dying or living is the need marketers have to connect with real human buyers. Marketing is not about digital whatever, but human connection. We'll be exploring emerging B2B marketing trends that are slated to add humanity back to our marketing and sales pursuits. First off, there's video social selling. When it comes to video is known to be a powerful tool in general, right? So you know that, for example, some of these stats, adding a video to marketing emails can boost click-through rates by 200%. Embedding videos in marketing pages can increase conversion rates by 80%. 90% of customers report that product videos help them make purchasing decisions. And I mean, while that's all great in the typical sense, video social selling is just as or even more powerful. Now, there are a lot of ways that video social selling is powerful, obviously, but one of the biggest is going to be the idea of implied consent. Now, by implied consent, think of traditional marketing. Traditional marketing is sort of your spray and pray model. It's okay, we have this idea of this person that might be a good fit for our business. Hey, they've never bought from us, but we'll see. And then let's go ahead and send them as many messages as possible with some kind of link, and maybe they'll sign up. And that's the difficulty with the spray and pray model. You could easily end up spamming people. I mean, even in my instance, I have people that follow up with me 5, 10 times, and they keep having messages like, hey, just circling back. It's like, dude, you cannot circle back if I have not responded to your previous messages. So that's what we're going to be avoiding with video social selling. Now let's talk the next big trend, which is conversational marketing. Conversational marketing can be a little bit confusing if you just look at the big term and say, what the heck is conversational marketing? But it's super simple. It's essentially what we're doing via things like LinkedIn Messenger, what we're doing via chatbots. You know, I love my chatbots. You'll find them on my site everywhere. And the B2B sales community has taken notice of this trend. Now, this is made evident because there's real money getting tossed into this. A big example is going to be Drift, the company I use, and they've launched just a few years ago with an initial $15 million initial funding, and that literally turned into $32 million within their first year. So people are jumping behind this trend. And here's the thing. Here is the nugget you want to take away. It's from a similar company called Follows, and the CEO explains this. The B2B buying process has changed dramatically in recent years from the traditional funnel-based perspective to a customer-led, real-time journey and high-value experience. People are not just wanting to be pleased at the end of a long transaction. They want to be pleased while they're going through it. Lord knows I do, because we want to be treated like people throughout the process. And let's talk a little bit about why this is happening, a little chance for me to rant a little bit. The growing trend of annoyance. Listen, y'all, let's face it, a lot of the marketing stuff that we have come to rely on is crap. It sucks. It's not helpful, and it doesn't acknowledge human beings as who they are. Think of the last time you opened your email, for example. You bust open email and you see your name. Do you a happy dance? Do you freak out? I mean, here it's just some examples of some of the real life emails that I'm getting. You're probably getting too. Ebook for Jean-Marc. 5 advertising strategies for SMBs. You're invited, Jean-Marc. Learn how to unlock the power of video. Blog for Jean-Marc. The secret sauce of demand generation. Jean-Marc, are you looking for a fast way to fund your next move? I mean, all these people are tossing my name around as though it's freaking rice at a wedding, and they don't know me from Adam. They're just using this because someone told them, hey, personalization's great. And they're using all those brackets because they've read a lot of the same pieces that I have that say brackets are in. Use brackets. Brackets are great. And marketing, in a lot of sense, has made communication suck. If you think about our push for personalization that goes outside of actually connecting with people, it's things like robocallers, mass email blasts, and direct mailers, which, yes, they have their place in certain situations, but if that's all we're doing, I just wonder if we're not giving up a lot of the honest communication that we crave as human beings. And I mean, we do crave it. There are studies to show that, especially people my generation, millennials, we're just often lonely folks. I mean, we're not connecting with people. We don't have much friends. It's not a great situation. So, all this to say, if we can shift to a people first marketing strategy, at least when it comes to B2B marketing, then we can start to build some of that human communication. And that's not just going to be, okay, I feel good because I connected with someone, it was nice. But research has shown that the more we trust, the more we buy. And for humans, there really isn't a decision we make, even though we think that we're all logical creatures. Marketing research and consumer psychology shows you we don't really make decisions without emotions. There's not even research to back it up. One PhD article I read that's not included in here, but I has noticed that we can't really make just a decision, important decisions lack, without a bit of passion or emotion. We don't work that way as people. We like to justify our decisions later on with logic, but we typically make them with feelings. Think of the last big purchase you made, and I guarantee you there were some feelings in there. Anyway, I'm going to get off the soapbox, but this has been Jean-Marc talking about two big B2B marketing trends that are adding humanity back to